We're here at Government Meadows to clean up some debris from logs piled up in the middle of camp. So we're dispersing it around the forest so it looks a little better.
We are clearing some area over there full of wood that they just chopped up.
And also there's a mud pit back that way that we're filling in so that hopefully it'll reduce a lot of the mosquito spawn, and it'll also make it nice and pretty.
We're moving dirt around into mud pits, removing debris, and trying to beautify the landscape.
We are filling in a giant mud pit.
We're filling in like a water pit that got caused by like Jeeps and ATVs.
We're putting up a fence around the area to keep vehicles off the meadow.
You can see in the background it is a very beautiful area, but all the people that use it have different recreational needs. Some that like to hike, some that like to use ATVs, and I think there's a place for everyone to find some enjoyment in this beautiful area.
I'm on Crystal Mountain because I am picking up litter that other people left behind.
We are picking up all the garbage at Crystal Ski Resort, and
because I guess people just throw their trash down here a lot.
Picking up trash under the ski lift here from people just throwing stuff off at random.
Up here to clean up trash under the ski lift.
We're cleaning up the trails, basically making it look all nice.
Doing litter control pickup, like down this pit. We're gonna be up in a line, offset, so we can pick everything up.
Picking up litter that we can find, cleaning it up. Later on, we're going to be doing some trail work, trail repair.
We're going to be doing trail building, and that's probably going to take up the rest of the week.
We're cleaning up trash along the river and on the riverbank here. We're using these ropes to climb down into the ravine.
During the winter, people throw all kinds of stuff down into the valley here, and our job is to pull it back out.
And taking lots of trash bags down and pulling up all the trash that people have spent the rest of the year throwing down there.
There was a chlorination plant about a third of a mile out, and we were carrying all the supplies from that out. There were 10 or 20 big quarter-inch thick pipes that we had to carry out, and a huge amount of cinder blocks. We estimated about half a ton of wood and cinder blocks and pipes.
And we just got rid of all that, got all the wood, concrete blocks, all that, moved it down probably about a quarter mile down the trail, and that was moved out by ATVs.
The first day we were still trying to figure out how to do a human chain kind of thing, and it was really hard because we decided to go with the cinder blocks first, which were the heaviest things of all.
These were all the rocks that we got from that side of the river.
We are taking rocks from the old creek bed, and I'm using them to line the trail through camp up there. And we're going to line it with rocks, as you can see, and then we're going to put gravel down on it, so it's a nice big walking trail for disabled people.
It's about 6 feet wide. We have these really cool rocks on the side. It's really come to shape.
Instead of having a walkway that turns into a bunch of social trails, it turns into a field. We want to just have a nice rock-lined trail like they have everywhere else, so it looks all nice and parksy.
They recently put in a new bridge at this creek, and there's no real approach to it, and so you have to step way up onto the bridge. So we're piling material up so that you don't have to step up onto the bridge, you'll just walk straight onto it.
And along this trail that we're on, the Crystal Lake Trail, there's a bunch of different areas where the path is either too narrow or it's just the sides have sloughed off.
We're building, fixing up the trail. We're taking up the duff off of the hinge of the trail, which is the part where the uphill slope comes to the trail. And then we're putting in some rocks to support the trail itself so you don't slide off into the river.
Fill in the patches that need to be higher or lower with rocks, and then cover them with dirt, and then tamp on that.
So we need to take it and make it more stable, and we're making the rock bed a lot more stable so it's easier to walk on and everything like that. I'm at the Ranger Creek airstrip, and the boys and I are picking up weeds. These are invasive plants, and we're getting rid of them.
Okay, we are looking for spotted knapweed. It's an invasive species. It's not native. That means it's not native to this part of the world. It can be toxic to animals that eat it, and it's very distinctive if you know what to look for. It's got these little bitty florets on the top, and eventually they'll turn into flowers. But got very thin leaves and a rosette that's a round shape in the shape of your hand at the base.
So here behind us you can see that we're restoring the Moss Lake Trail. So we're putting in gravel and putting in these logs on the side of the trail to mark it.
We're pulling Scotch broom.
What's Scotch broom?
There's invasive species.
Okay.
We're if you can see putting some Scotch broom. You can see a big pile over there. Right over there.
Yep, I see it.
It's not because I'm an Order of the Arrow Scout, that's for sure.
I'm at Aero Corps 502 because it's fun.
And I thought that was really cool how like people from North Carolina and like Colorado were coming up to do a service project here in Washington.
I really like this area and I like doing service, so I'm at Aero Corps 502 because I want to be more active in the Order of the Arrow and because I want to do service on Mount Rainier.
To meet some great friends and to pay it forward.
And trail work is one of my favorite things to do out in the wilderness besides camping. So to have an opportunity to come out for a week, I really just couldn't turn it down. And
the idea of coming up here for a week of service, and I thought that was just a really cool idea, so decided to come up.
The OA is a service organization, and I wanted to give service back to this park, which I love so much.
I'm at Aero Corps 502 to make Mount Rainier a more beautiful place.
Because I like to volunteer, and I thought Boy Scouts would be cool.
I've always liked to do service. I find it a fun thing to do.
Because I love Mount Rainier National Park, and I love serving and doing work on paths and stuff because it's a lot of fun.
So I wanted to get some service hours done.
For the service and the fun.
Big project, we're gonna go up on Mount Rainier, do stuff. I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll help out any way I can. So
it's because I really enjoy doing service like this. It's fun to get outside and work with my hands and help someone out.
I think it's a good thing to do. It's good to help out people.
Everyone in the lodge was like, do it! But also, you know, this is our home, this is our park, and we need to be doing our part to, you know, make it the best damn park in the country.
Well, obviously we live a long way away. We live in North Carolina, but we like what they're doing here, and we thought it was a good idea to come out and help.
It's because I'm here to have fun out in Mount Rainier and meet some new people and have a really awesome experience, and that's why I'm here at Aero Corps. I'm having a great time too.
I've been part of the planning process for about 3 years now, and it's just something I've always been looking forward to do, and great time for service, fellowship, and fun.
I wanted to like give an example of my troop so they can go on stuff like this too, because I'm the only one here for my troop, so I want other people from my troop to come here.
I feel the need to serve, and I want to add something to this world that I could live on, have my legacy.
It's really fun, and service is good, and helping others is awesome.
And I'm at Aero Corps 502 because I thought it would be fun, and it is fun.
Because I've always loved service projects. I always thought they were one of the most fun things about Boy Scouting. And I thought, hey, service projects at the OA are the best kind of service projects. So I thought, why not do a week of it?
And it sounded like a great opportunity, and I love this lodge, love this section. So yeah.
Thought it'd be a really fun idea, and service is kind of my main thing.
It's a lot of fun, and I'm looking for a chance to pay back these parks for what they've done for us.
I love to serve. I think it's a great thing that we're getting to have this opportunity to work, and I want to be able to come back in 20 years and say, hey, I built that trail.
And really the idea is to give service back to our national parks, national forests, and all the public lands that we enjoy, and to show that the Order of the Arrow and Scouting are service organizations and that we're here for the good of everyone.